Hello everyone, we continue to play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. On the previous stream we have just started the game and already became bracers. Some kind of a... not a mercenary guild, but the kind of mercenaries. But not really, I'm not sure how to explain it. I'm not sure I understand who they are, to be frank. Hi there, Steel and Joshua. Oh, hi, Ridge. It looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the Bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's something you don't understand, give me a holler. That was a fellow Bracer, I guess. I believe at the end of the last stream we were supposed to go where Steel's dead, but we also have encountered some rude kids, and they told me something about a secret hideout. Maybe we should investigate it. Septian calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the liberal loyal family of Septian Church and Roland City. Destroyed during the 100 Days War, when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army, rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Some governments and empires. I have no idea who they are, what they're... what is their deal? Like everything is unclear yet. Roland landing port. So I believe this world has airships, but it more looks like some kind of a train station. Lucius chocolate skin, captivating ruby eyes. Sherazad's this quiet exotic beauty, wouldn't you say? She's got that fascinating charm that people in liberal... damn, I don't understand how to read it. That people don't have. Alonsov in his little world again. I've actually gone drinking with Sherazad before. But the strange thing is I have absolutely no memory of that time. Maybe I should try and ask her out again. There were no cute girls in the flight this morning. I guess all I can do now is look forward to the flight this afternoon. Why this afternoon? I'm proud of the work I do here. That's because I've always wanted to work on orbital engines ever since I can remember. Right now I work in maintenance, but in the future my dream is to be involved in airship design. Yeah, this orbment stuff is some kind of a... it looks like only employees are allowed in. When I'm told I can't go in, I want to go in even more. Yeah, this orbs or whatever they're called, I forget each time. Orbment stuff. Some kind of a universal engines. They're being used everywhere. They help people to use magic. They power up airships and everything else, I believe. This is the entrance to the traffic control tower. It looks like this is where they control the lighting devices and the boarding bridge. There are 2 airliners which travel to the 5 major cities, an eastward circling one and a westward circling one. The westward circling airliner travels from Gransel to Roland, Bose, Rouen and Zeiss in that order. The eastward circling airliner travels in the opposite direction from Gransel to Zeiss, Rouen, Bose and Roland in that order. But just to let you know, there are no routes connecting regions which are not next to one another. Any aircraft deviation from these set routes either belongs to the Royal Army, the Royal Family, or is flying in Liberals' airspace illegally. That all reminds me a lot about FF8. It also had a traveling through the social transport, I guess, the trains. We'll go to a station and go travel to Galbadia, I believe. That's pretty much it, just Galbadia. I believe this kid told something about going north. Still, let's head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, I guess we have to go home. No exploration for us. Still, aren't you forgetting something? Dad asked us to pick up a copy of the Liberal News for him at the general goods store, right? Oh right, completely slipped my mind. This is a general store. I believe I was checking every building yesterday and really forgot about this one. I'm so glad that Renan's store has finally got on track. It seems as though it has become much easier to get products since he started having them brought in by airliner. Ever since the first orbments were invented, this world has become a much easier place to live in. Ever since the first orbments were invented, this world has become a much easier place to live in. Right? Read it already? Hello there, Still and Joshua. What are you in the market for today? A new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Straggers? Unbelievable, you've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We are not here to shop, we are supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Ashtil? I'm afraid that the new Straggers aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the Liberal News if that's what you're after. Alright, I'll take one copy then. That comes to 100 mira, please. Issue number 1. Guess we'll have other issues later. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well? Sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camera woman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They are even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough about that. Why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make it as bracers? Today was your last day of training, wasn't it? Yep, everything went smoothly too. But how did you know about all that, Mr. Renan? Damn, I thought it was a girl. Haha, in a certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here. I shouldn't have expecting anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with. No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go, this gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Side book. What is it supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bones all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway, so if you eat something new, write down what is in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. But is it that easy to just eat stuff and we can determine like what is it made from? Especially if it's something new. Maybe it is, I don't know. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Ashtil. Maple cookie. Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. Learned maple cookie recipe. Basically all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's as simple as that. As you are traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient. It's not that I don't like cooking at all. It's just that I never seem to get any better. I would sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you are in need of any ingredients, I would be delighted to service your cooking needs. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed. As long as the necessary ingredients are available, the food can be made. There are two types of food: sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. A discount. Convert. I don't want to do it. Earbalm. It's an item, a healing salve formulated by the Septian Church. I guess it is an item. It's pretty expensive actually. Fresh milk. Needed for a maple cookie actually. I think I will not buy anything now. Let's just continue the story. Ashtil, Joshua, Am I glad I found you two? Oh, hi, Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents, but what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Union that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies in the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the Tower of Esmelas? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazade is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know, that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe the Ashtir's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand, I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. The Esmelas Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. Well, I guess I should buy some food just in case. Let's check how do we even cook. I have no idea. I use a recipe book, maple cookie, fresh milk, milled flour, maple sugar, restores 80 HP. Yeah, that's a lot of items. I thought it's gonna be like one, maybe two. Here's three. Oh, some milk in here. Here's a flour and it's pretty cheap actually. Maple sugar. Maybe I'll buy some more. Let's try to craft it. Already forgot how to do it. Oh, but that's it. Yeah. Let's hope it's gonna be enough. And I also have a healing magic. I completely forgot about it. Maybe I don't even need this apples or whatever it is. Those cookies. Alga Trail. That's a very straightforward place. Reminds me about FF13 design. Our first proper combat outside of a tutorial. Should I use any crafts or arts? Try to focus this guy first. What are those things? Some kind of flying cats? Like a galley cat in FF13? Chess? No anything. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's an enemy. I thought I could collect this plant. Let's try to use an art on him. Maybe... should I? I don't know. We're not able to attack it. I guess Joshua has higher movement than the shield. Oh, critical hit.
We're good to go.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Maybe I should use craft. Man, it wasn't enough. Guess I just finished this guy. During tutorial dungeon, this craft stuff was one-shotting people or monsters. Oh, and this guy casting something. No, no. He's gonna finish the cast. He's gonna... Holy crap. This guy hit. Let's try out the maple cookie. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. Let's use an S-craft. That's gonna one-shot him.
Alright, we're good to go.
I've spanned my first apple already. Or cookie, whatever it is. Another plant. Two plants, actually. No, they're shooting and they're hitting hard. Let's try to use fireballs on him. That's insane. Oh, that was good. Damn. I don't like this. Let's try to heal. They hit unexpectedly hard. And it's like a normal difficulty. Fresh herb. Damage would be insane on hard, or I believe there was some kind of a nightmare difficulty. I don't have too much MP. Oh, chest. Reviving bomb. Let's deal with this guy. Holy crap. I might get screwed. A pummel.
Here I come.
One shot. Hope Joshua will one shot this guy as well. Of course he's not gonna. Oh, it's gonna end bad. Strength up. How much strength does it give for damage? I'm not able to reach this guy actually. Now it's gonna hurt. Yeah, it was a good idea to get rid of the flowers first, because they are ranged and they can hit pretty hard. But those guys, not so much.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Still learn Taunt. Is she some kind of a tank? Staff? It's a weird thing to see. Another thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. It's pretty cool that you can examine a... They open a map now. Allgemein. Do I want to go to a mine? I need to go to here. Here bomb. I actually can save. Do I want to fight more? Let's fight some more. I got some EP from somewhere. Sure how. This knockback. Damn. Is he gonna reach him? No, of course not. I shouldn't have used magic.
Piece of cake.
Let's grind some more monsters. Strength up. Let's see how much strength do we have. We have a lot. Crap. Yeah, we have a speed up feature in here. And the cutscene. It looks like we have come all the way to the Esmelas tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they have wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in, it looks like we will need to hurry. Right. But what about exploring this place? Maybe there's nothing to explore. Pat's voice. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We are only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here? Still, are you alright? Look, Pat. If you can hear me, answer me now. These little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. What are the squares? Guess we don't have a map of this place. Yeah. No map. Trees inside of a tower. What are we going to do? Somebody help! Run full speed in the direction of the voice. Rush in simultaneously with Joshua. Interesting choice. I guess let's go simultaneously as a team. Let's go, Joshua. Right, I've got your back. Wonder if it's gonna impact something later. You monsters, go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone. Chew on this. Still, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too. Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Oh, the kids. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. Damn. I think I want to use magic in here. Oh, that was a nice hit. Not even gonna use any crafts. They're even moving.
Piece of cake.
Looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone is safe too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed these monsters of steel. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them a steel. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Oh, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Oh, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So, this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Oh, alright, Ashtil, I'm sorry, everything was all my fault. Ashtil? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? Oh no, there's some fish monster or a bug. This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Ashtil, behind you. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster. I'm not going to make it in time. Oh. Huh? There you came. You still lack skill and understanding, Ashtil. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad, what are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Aina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching her back. And that just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key. Understood. So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than a shield. Haha, of course I was, I'm her father. Alright everyone, let's file on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who is the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that saved my behind. But why does he have to go and talk and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. So we just teleported back in the guild. Seems like you've had quite a day. That is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Received payment for child rescue. Didn't get any money, but gained BP. Current rank is Junior Bracer 9th class. You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we would better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Letter to Cassius. I wonder if it's more of work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be one from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure that he gets his letter, I would appreciate it. But I have nothing to report. So let's go home. Hey Joshua. Hmm? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really, you think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back in the tower? Yeah, because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If that hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Ashtil I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you have always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like that, like what happened today, discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big dit's far more natural for you. Big ditch, whatever it is. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Haha, okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I will overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than Ditz. So let's go home at last. We need to bring a letter. Dad. To Cassius. And where the hell is he? We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the liberal news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild too. A letter? Huh. Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. I know, that quote is a bit too much. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Ashtil. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she would be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much, I just gave her a push in the right direction. Ashtil is a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She will run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming these obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of your talking again. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Alright then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cut the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Some bad news? Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call a Steve's explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. Yeah, I believe you can even see kind of an omelette on the plates and the salad, which is kind of insane for a PSP game. Hehe, this is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been busy, but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite eatable. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble? and just say something tastes nice. Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I would be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Ashtil. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up this time. I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving when? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it will take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that. And take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, still. Grace's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Sherazad to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say? Sure, sure, of course we will. You're okay doing this too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. Stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with this job so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Oh, still, my beloved daughter. Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Still has grown up to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. I'm only 45, and what is more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grancel or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Grancel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I would better set my alarm clock just in case. Is he gonna leave at night? Dad, are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor or Steel will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10. Haha, that's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Steel while you're gone. Don't you spoil the girl, you hear me? Now that she has become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Steel will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent, with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she will be a first-class bracer someday. Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she will have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes, sure does seem that way. About what you said back then, are you sure you want to reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said, I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize, but I would like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase this past 5 years. Steel and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. What did he say? Do we know already? Prologue: A Father's Love, a New Beginning. Oh, is it an airship? I guess in the bottom is some kind of a cargo hold. People are getting in from the top. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Still, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time. I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please don't be. I'm slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on this too. You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling this too fine? Fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What is this all about? It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and the pupil. The Grandson-bound airplane Lint will be departing shortly. All passengers please board the airship now. Oh, I would better take my seat. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. Either hurry back or don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. I don't know. Hurry back, I guess. When you are done with your work, make sure you come straight home and no goofing off. Is that any way to see your beloved papa off? Oh well, I'll try my best to come home as soon as I can. Alright, you two, be good while I'm gone. That's a weird looking ship, and it flies in a weird way. He's gone again. Yeah. Come on, you two, there's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he has been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he will have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away from what he has been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me, but if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I would like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we are capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Ashtil? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Aina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! But first, I think I should go into the tavern, check out the food. Maybe we can get a recipe for it. Or some new people. Either. And the cat. They're just sleeping. Unbelievable. I came all the way here just to find that I wasted all this time for nothing. I can't find any buyers and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they would be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. This lady's really making me angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? Then again, I really don't care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? Will one of these wood carvings work for you? You won't find fine workmanships like this outside the Calvert Republic. Calvert? Sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something? The Calvert Republic is the country to the east of the Liberal Kingdom. I knew that. So, Calvert made full craft items are what you're selling, huh? I'm sure you'd find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the Royal City. You think so? I really thought some place in the boonies like this one would be a taker on this, but maybe I was wrong. Danger, danger! Anger meter rising! Oh well, I guess I'll try heading to Granso sooner rather than later. Then again, what is my son Charles up to? Just when I thought I could get some help out of him. He ups and wanders off. Then again, my idiot son sure hasn't been any help. Just when I think he's starting to help, he disappears somewhere. Hey, where did Cassius take off to? He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Cassius was the one who I was most focused on. That's too bad. Where? I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he would still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he would express himself as a characteristic beau, aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he would be popular, on a whole new level too. Claire, how old are you again? Huh, she's a precious one, isn't she? Some pasta. Kinda wanna buy all of this. Or at least like that. What's the tactics window? Or a tab? So let's go to the guild first. Find the shiny rock. I would like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Milebest Warble Factory. A ferocious monster known as Pine Plant has been spotted robbing the Milch Main Road. Racers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Oh, good morning, Castilian Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs have lined up for you. But the first one, I would like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here? Isn't that where Theo lives? Theo? Seems to have heard that name somewhere before. Theo Petzl. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Petzl farm owner's daughter. Oh really? It's actually the Petzl farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over the fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. Guild referral. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tia's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case. So again, Blind Charles. Where is Charles? Blind Bracer Guild. Monster. Milch Main Road. Police Milch Main Road. Oh, it's just where I need to go actually. Let's check out the equipment store. That's a better style, but it's pretty expensive. Armor is pretty good. The boots. Want boots. Well, I'm not gonna buy anything here. But I will buy some materials to craft some food. A new person. What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it, somehow I'm going to have to dig up a grade A product before I head to my next business deal. Oh, we need to find Charles. EB. Are you Charles? This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh. Shiny rock? Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Renan's store, right? Did you look in front of the store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know? Aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Braces Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. Need to find lost item. How exactly do we do it? Oh. Huh? What is the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there to the sewer gate. You're right. Looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly monster instead infested place we were in not that long ago. Oh right, the sewers. We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. There was some closed door. I believe it still might be closed. But still, I want to check it out.
cool.
Crap. Might have to use magic against them.
Take. Take. That's that then. Let's move out.
Some onions. Maybe we're gonna be able to cook something with it. I should try to hit these guys. Oh crap. They don't like him.
Take.
We're good to go.
I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer gates was this. Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles, it's so beautiful. This is made of septum too, right? Loosely speaking, yes, but let's talk about it later. This isn't really a nice place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Let's rest. Because Joshua doesn't have too much MP, had to spend some. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that? This is the rock you have been looking for? Yep, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are braces, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Steel, he's just a kid. I know that, but... This quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an ornament? Yep, that's the same kind of quartz made of sapphire. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belongs to an ornament. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. To me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take this. A real meatball. My mom gives this to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Got some new food. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for the quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in ornaments. I, for one, don't see what is so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them, except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest is completed. Let's try to turn it in. Good work, it seems like you've completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. See if we can update anything. Upgrade. Card slot. Just need some more blue crystals. Well, whatever. I feel very sleepy. I'm yawning a lot. So I think we should stop for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good one and take care.